Hey there. Welcome to our next activity, which we're calling Cityscapes, and it's definitely going to be a mixed media project because you're going to be using different kinds of materials. So the first step to this project is on your piece of watercolor paper, and you'll know it because it's a heavier duty paper, and it's going to be twice the size. What you're going to do is you're going to create some watercolor washes. So the first half, or the top half of your paper, is going to be your warm colors. So your red, your orange, and your yellow. Below, you're going to create your cool colors, a wash of cool colors. So you're looking at your blues, your purples, and your greens. I got a little bit of green in mine, but it was overtaken by some of the purple. You may notice that your paper curves a bit. Mine certainly has, and that's kind of normal because the watercolor paper is absorbing the water. It eventually does start to flatten itself out, and then it can kind of start to curve up this way, which does happen sometimes. But don't worry about that. First step is to get your watercolor washes, because the idea is that this is going to become the sky, and this is going to become water. Okay? So that's your first step. Your second step is you're going to get a pretty long piece of paper. And on this long piece of paper, you're going to use your ruler and a pencil. And you're going to be making all kinds of buildings that are going to go across this paper. Okay, and I've done some on mine. Your paper, again, is going to be a lot longer. And when you make your buildings, make them no wider than the width of your ruler as you go, because you want to have a variety of them, and buildings have all kinds of tops to them, from being flat to being kind of curved. If there's like a clock tower, some are angled, some have spires, all different types of buildings. That's your second step. Then what I want you to do is watch a video that is all about Zentangles. And my group today is actually going to watch that. And I've created some space here for you to follow along and create different kind of Zentangle doodles. And there's all different kinds you can make. Some people say Zentangling is kind of doodling. It's a little different because there's very specific designs that you're creating. So once you have gotten down a whole bunch of ideas after you watch that video, then you're going to go back to your city buildings. And you'll notice that there's no design work in here. It's just the outline. What you'll do first is you'll go in with your Sharpie and outline your buildings. Once they're outlined, then you're going to go into each building and you're going to create a different kind of Zentangle design. And when you're done, it's going to look pretty stunning, okay? The last step is to cut out the top part of your buildings, what would become sky. You're going to cut that out, and then you're going to use a glue stick to glue this right on top. So you'll have a beautiful water underneath your city, and you'll have a beautiful colored sky right on top of your city. And these are going to look pretty dynamic, I think. So if you're working remotely, I cannot wait to see it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Have a great day.